Sixth in assists, C.J. McCollum, 22 a game, puts him in the top 20. Markelle Fultz in his third year from University of Washington. Point Conference. And of course, as we mentioned at the top, 3 games in the next 4 nights here at home.
Started missing shots. So they're one of those teams, especially with him back making a pass. Vucevic, who's missed 11 games.
They're picking the draft a couple of years ago, throws it away into the hands of CJ. He strolls in on Vucevic, sold him on a little change of pace.
Right-hander, he had that smooth right-hand layup at the end of the last game.
Vucevic dumps one in. Fournier at 20 a game, he will trigger that 3, averages about 7 a game, shooting better than 40% this time.
And also off the ball.
Dame the other way. Vucevic controlled by Jonathan Isaac. On to Gordon, running the floor. Powers in, contact made.
It was 2 winners, not 1 winner and a loser.
Cross court, Carmelo steps up, the 3, got it. C.J. McCollum jabs right, moves left, tightropes the inline, leans back, high bang, up and in. It's deterred, outside, he'll steady, face up, get it from the post, trying to reverse it. Whiteside says, get it. Fournier galloping in. Sees congestion, kicks to Fultz, off to Vucevic. There's a little half hook up and in. Aaron Gordon stripped by Carmelo, playing aggressive, even though he has the 2 fouls. Fultz outside at 3, in and out. Blazers the other way. CJ circles off the screen, straight away. A leader Magic, who got shot, 17 of them, but 4 of 17, 23%. CJ at 3. Boy,
Hassan did not get in quality looks in the paint.
Nice pass, CJ into Dame. Tosses outside and Bazemore. 13 shots in a row. Tolliver feeds, setting his feet. Dame Augustine. Running loop.
Provides that shooting at the point guard spot.
Dame fires right back with a 3. His looking to crash the glass. Goes off his foot. Dame the other way. Into the lane. Draws the defenders to him. And then Augustine on the screen. Whirling in. Sends a high one up there, but Bamba.
You know, nobody could believe it. And I got traded, and it was sort of semi-big news at that time. And I said, well, I've got
career.
Fantastic. That's a good friend and a tremendous basketball player. Sort of a double-double.
Many scores on that team at the time. You teamed with Clyde Drexler. I was talking, and I mean the names go. I don't want to bring up any bad memories at all.
Well, don't do it.
Porter, Kevin Duckworth. You know, the Trailblazers were always competitive and always one of the best teams in the West. And the only way he won that comparison was on Dr. Jack's jackets that he wore. The plaid jacket.
Melo's been a great addition. And Kiki, you have a unique perspective being an executive within the league office. I'm wondering.
7:10 to go here in the second. Into the lane. Up and in. He just kind of blocks that nonchalant.
It was served up for him.
Staring into Fournier all the way in with the offhand.
An extremely intriguing defender. You see Ant knock down the mid-range.
CJ on the wing, and then they enter the right
Hook
side.
shot. Nice hook shot.
Swings it over to Bazemore, mishandles, and it's correct.
Get that.
Fournier.
Go get that.
Ran him down. Fournier on the screen. Fournier working behind the screen. There he is on the wing again. Round it in for the guy. Simons on the push the other way. Sudden pull up. Got it. Oh, the Blazers needed that. Comes across midcourt with it. Outside, Dame a 3. A deep one. Got it.
8.
Just a one, and that would go over to you. Augustine, a little hesitation.
He doesn't want any help. One-on-one, that allows guys on the perimeter to stay attached and take away jump shots. And then
I see more passing, less dribbling right now, but Bazemore has other ideas. He'll drive it right to the check by Fournier. Open floor on the left wing, drives it, beautiful reverse, tucked it up and in.
Out. That time, he just completed it himself.
Augustine the other way.
Quick.
5 for 3. He'll try to drive it, draws some contact, and flips it up. Oh, Augustine, a nice move. And Vucevic goes.
And because the Blazers get into the paint at will, and those are the shots again. He made a couple of those.
Handles it at the elbow. Dame one dribbling up. Fultz with a high banker on the. Fultz, the pull-up blocked by Whiteside. Vucevic, the quick spin.
That's a foul.
Lillard accelerates to the three-point arc and then fires a pill.
Yeah, take away his shot and force Vucevic to have to make it wide open.
Yes.
Game against Golden State with 13 assists, which tied his season high. Again, being a great facilitator. Chase back into the action.
Dame gets to the three-point arc and drills a three-point.
Helping off of strong side shooters. They were sending doubles to the middle of the court, and he wanted to do that. Extend the range.
Fultz drops it off to Isaac for the jam. CJ sees two defenders and wide open. Damian Lillard from long range.
A few feet off that line.
You must be acutely aware of where Lillard is at all times tonight. He's tipped away, controlled by Gordon. Isaac trailing. His cast is good for three. Working on Fournier into the lane to the glass. Beautiful little shuffle step to the win. 55 left, third quarter. Fournier off the screen. CJ step back. Boy, he's locked across slowly. Then go to work. Oh, with the left hand. Come on. By 17. Whiteside.
Oh, he's from the basket. Make a pass toward the elbow. Hassan gets a wide open look.
Vucevic able to spin.
Look at me manner. But even his brother, Team Lillard football, he does so much good as Gary Trent is doing good.
Back in the first quarter. Ross, hard slash. Ducks in with a back. Gordon has been relatively quiet tonight. In transition, he'll steer it in. Swatted away with the left hand.
Got a lot of open space.
Lillard drives and kicks. Gary Trent Jr. knocks.
The first few games of the season when he would check in and not get the shots to go, he still kept taking them.
Everybody talking about the camp that he and Scalabiciere had. Dame, little hesitation, dribble drive. And Anthony on the floor for the Blazers. Wandu defending. And Simons knocking down a shot. Equals the largest lead of the game. Scal gets in the air. Simons makes contact. Oh, Bamba defending Scal. CJ just wide open. Gives to Augustine. 10 minutes left in this fourth quarter. Augustine squeezes between two.
Yeah.
And that is one Damian Lillard. Nice entry pass by Bamba inside the court, and he'll lay it in. Shot again. Folks running at him from behind. Vucevic comes down, early post, late. CJ chops his steps, elevates, drills a three. Blazers up 14, take it with 6 minutes left, under 6. Dame twirls one up and in. Team pitches outside, Bazemore will intercept. He needs numbers. He'll pull up and fire the three, got it. With Lillard hitting 7 of 13, Fournier, his three dances off. And Vucevic reaches in, pokes it free. Blazers have led by as many as 21.
That's
Tolliver catch and shoot triple, got it.
another nice pass from Dame.
Wow, what extension. Explosion. The BCR comes out to screen. CJ mid-range, you bet. Fournier fakes, adjusts, scores. 15-13, they are the 7th seed. Charlotte trying to close ground. They're 13 and 18 for that 5. Carr, last night at dinner. And